All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another. Julian's already doing his little head bob, and I love it. Another episode of Bracket Up. We're working our way through our end of the 2020 year-end wrap-ups, and always doing all sorts of dancing. I love it. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Okay, I'm getting tired.
Okay, well, I can try and go quicker if you want me to, or I can
Okay,
just
let's
talk a
keep
lot
going.
slower. So today's episode is going to be a fictional presidential and vice presidential ticket. Now, this doesn't have to be human beings. It doesn't have to be people who are still living. It can be whatever the hell you want it to. So normally there'd be 7 of us on the show, but Dominic and Bill are not going to be on it today. They've got some stuff going on, but the rest of us 5 are here. In addition to that, Bill asked one of his friends to come up with his own presidential ticket. So we've got a guest ticket as well, and we'll get to that once we start the episode. And as usual, we're just going to be going through and figuring out the best 2024, I don't know, presidential and vice presidential ticket possibly come up with. So I'll do quick introductions and we'll get started. Julian, the Dancing King Griffin, how are you today?
I'm good.
Ooh, I like that. That's beautiful. You look like Blade.
Yeah.
Next to Julian is 6 anime liker Andy Misek. How are you, Andy?
Oh, that's me.
Anime liker.
Yeah, I'm the anime liker.
right.
Good. I hate this one. I don't know what I picked. I know what I picked. I don't know why I picked it.
Okay, well, the rest of us are super excited. Underneath
I'm excited
Andy
for you
is
guys.
Tom, Greek Lightning himself, Kairos. Still liking that hair, Tom. I love it.
Looking at like I got struck by lightning, to be quite honest.
Wow, you're coming up with your own nicknames.
Yeah.
My little boy is growing up. He's growing up. And then next to Tom is Red Dead Dave Holloway. I just saw the poster in the corner of your video. So that's your nickname for today's episode. How are you doing today?
Okay, I'm good. I'm looking forward to this one, though that's mostly because I can annoy people with my soundboard. So I might be the only one that's having fun at that time.
I think we're gonna enjoy it the first 3 or 4 times we hear a
Yeah,
random noise.
I'll definitely be bearing this gimmick.
Awesome. I guess we're ready to get started there. So Andy, if you've got the screen share, we can get going. The biggest mistake. You might have to help me out because the font is really, really small. Okay, so the first pick is from
Bill's friend, Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force and Doom Guy. Versus my pick, Ray Sipes and Gary Busey.
All right, I'm gonna go hit the old Google machine here.
Please refer to his full name. It's Ray Sipes, Lady Gaga. Okay.
Oh,
full
God.
name.
Do the Roar guy.
Popular for Do the Roar. He posts nonsense every single day on both YouTube and Twitter.
Although, when he gets political, he suddenly starts making sense and writing in full sentences.
Oh, yeah.
It's very weird. He actually posted about 5 minutes ago now, and it's him with no shirt on and a green light with Shrek ears doing the roar.
There you go.
Twitter. Follow him. And the only person crazy enough to run with Ray Sipes would be Gary Busey. Once an A-list actor,
That's true.
Suddenly brain damage from cocaine in a motorcycle accident.
Suddenly?
What a combination.
I don't know if there's anything sudden about the cocaine, but
well, the motorcycle accident mixed with the cocaine. So the motorcycle accident was what turned him from an A-list actor to the Busey we know and love today. He also has all his Buseyisms. I forgot, like they're basically just anagrams. Like he takes a word and God, I wish I could find it. I just remember he took fart and made it an inspirational quote.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So we have got campaign slogans.
Yeah, I mean, campaign slogan, professional.
That's his campaign slogan.
Who's Doom Guy? Who is Doom Guy?
The Doom Slayer from the Doom games.
He's the guy from Doom?
Oh, okay. So the character. All right.
the character.
Yeah,
That's
he
badass.
slaughters demons. We need that in this world.
Now, is The Rock Doom Guy in the movie?
See, we don't have that answer. Which Doom guy is it?
Yeah.
He has an actual name though.
No, it's Doomslayer or Doom guy.
No, that is his
No, I'm
actual.
talking about the Rock's character in the movie.
Oh, who the
Doom
hell
guy.
cares what the Rock
Hmm.
does?
Well,
I
we do
guess.
get the first person sequence from The Rock, so I think in the movie he's Doom Guy.
Oh, he's Sarge. Sarge.
Sarge. Doom
Let's
guy.
not get too descriptive here.
Is Doom guy a Sarge in the games? Is he a sergeant or is he just a demon guy? He just kills
he's
demons.
he just kills demons.
What if he was private?
Well, he's one badass private.
Private Doom guy.
There's so many good gifs of him just kind of like from Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal of just slaughtering demons. It's beautiful.
He stays in his lane, right? Like he's not going to get tied up in foreign policy shit. He
No,
is
he's
going
gonna-
to kill.
Yeah, he's gonna
gonna
bulldoze
kill
through any
demons.
opposition.
Also, though, Doom Guy has a soft side with all the stuff with him and Isabel since their games came out on the same day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's got a soft side. I
That's
found a
right.
gif of him teaching Isabel how to use a shotgun.
That's actually
Aw, it's-
pretty
so
adorable.
He teaches kids how to.
Here you go, look at
guns.
it.
That's
Oh, no.
adorable.
There she goes.
Yeah, I mean, Doom Guy's got a heart. Everyone's got to respect him. But Ray Sipes can do the roar, an intimidating shout that no one can defeat.
It's true. What does Carl add to this ticket?
That's my
Nothing.
question.
He's from New Jersey.
He's
He's
aggressive and
walking
angry.
here. He's walking here.
He's more than likely racist.
I mean,
So this is the Republican ticket.
He's a Republican ticket. So Carl and Doom guy.
Ray Sipes. I mean,
I'm going to have to go with. I'm gonna have to go with Ray Sipes. I have to go with Ray Sipes.
wow. Okay.
I'm going with Ray Sipes. I like the Doom Guy part, but I don't feel like Carl adds anything.
Carl, no.
Yeah, I'll agree with you guys.
If you've seen, Carl basically is Donald Trump. I'm not gonna lie. Basically is.
And Ray Sipes doesn't like Donald Trump.
It's true.
I'm Ray Sipes.
Ray Sipes, do the roar.
He's roaring his way to the semis.
Wow.
Yeah. Next matchup is my father and Cardi B, and that's got is that Bill's pick?
No, yeah, that's Bill's pick. So you can speak to your dad very well, I
Sure.
assume.
I
Yeah.
hope so. And then
True.
that's going up against Bane and Michael Dukakis.
Uh
Who's Michael Dukakis?
huh. We'll get into that when it's my turn. I don't know who wants to go first.
All right,
Andy,
I mean,
you could explain your dad to us.
I guess so. My dad has a wonderful relationship with Bill. They've been it's been a father-son relationship for about 10, 11 years now at least. He was the one who came up with the Billy White Shoes Johnson nickname. So evidently there was a
True.
football player in like the 60s or something. That's who his nickname was. And so my dad just passed that on to Bill, and he's been known as White Shoes. And whenever I go see my parents, my dad always asks how White Shoes is doing. Not Bill, not your friend Bill Johnson, not Bill with the new daughter, just White Shoes. Doesn't give a shit about anything else. Yeah, my dad's a good human being, and I love him to death. Presidential candidate or vice presidential candidate? I don't know. I don't think so. But otherwise, a good, honest human being.
And he's
I
running
don't
with
think he
Cardi
likes
B,
Cardi B.
but he's running with
I was
her.
gonna say, does he like? Yeah.
I
Cardi
wouldn't
B's a
consider
bit
my
rough
dad.
around the edges.
I wouldn't consider him woke.
That's where Cardi B comes in. She's
Yeah,
a
I
guess
bit
it
rough around
balances
the
it out.
edges, but
Yeah,
it
balancing
balances
out
out.
the ticket. Balancing out that ticket.
Yeah, I'd be interesting to hear their political debates. I really, really would.
Look, I've met Andy's dad a few times, and what a great guy. I mean, I would vote for him.
I might.
I don't know enough about him personally, but friendly, personable guy.
I'm I'm sure that your father is great, and I actually really do like Cardi B, so I would vote for your dad and Cardi B.
We got to hear about Bane and Dukakis.
Okay. I was going to
sway
ask.
us all.
I was going to ask, who do you want me to explain first? But
Michael
Julian's
Dukakis.
already asked, who is Michael Dukakis? Michael Dukakis ran for president against Bush, Bush Sr. in 1988. Here is a picture of him.
I'm actually pulling up one as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. If
One
you
of my
said-
fellow people.
What do you mean? Is he?
Greek guy.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess that would
What
make him
that
one of
last
my
name?
guys too.
So, we already have the great picture here. Go to the tank picture.
This one here.
Yeah, so he at one point he was perceived as being too soft on defense issues. So they did a publicity stunt where he got into a tank with a helmet on and took a photo op picture. That backfired miserably on him because he was deemed too soft for having worn the helmet. Like, people thought he needed a protective helmet gear to be sitting in this tank for the photo op, so they made fun of him for that. The following week, there was a poll that said 25% of the respondents were less likely to vote for him because of this photo. He ended up losing miserably. Let me pull up.
He
got destroyed. Oops, didn't mean to be a spoiler in
This is
Discord.
the Bush Senior election.
Yeah, in 1988. He got absolutely mollywomped by
Word.
Here's the
Bush.
Electoral College map.
yeah. He got destroyed. Look at that, a red California and a red Illinois.
Shit.
I mean,
yeah, later
Blue Iowa?
Yeah. Later, he was asked if he regretted taking the photo in the tank. Or no, he gets asked a lot, did you get here in a tank? And he responds by saying no, and I've never thrown up on the Prime Minister of Japan, which is something that Peter did. He's been a joke among me and Andy, or me, Evan, and Eric, where we said we were going to write Michael Dukakis in for our presidential ballot this year. Didn't do that, but yeah, everyone should vote Dukakis. And then Bane. Bane is not Batman Bane. In fact, here's the voice line. He's from Dota 2.
Bane.
That's him saying his name there. I'll give you some pictures here, Andy. I got specific pictures for you. I keep marking those as spoilers. So just to get a sense of what this guy looks like. So that's his like little icon. He is a nightmare elemental, also known as Bane elemental. That's normal Bane. That's what he looks like by default.
Normal?
Yeah, that's the there's cosmetics. This is my Bane. This is the
This
Bane that I've
motherfucker's a
kitted out.
Pokemon.
Yeah. His lore says that when the gods have nightmare, it is Bane elemental that brings them. He essentially was born from a goddess that was bleeding, and so in some of these pictures you'll see black ichor dripping from him, and that's the blood of the goddess. That died. He's just a terrifying guy. Here, he's got a wonderful set of laughs.
Some dreams never die.
What is it?
He's
Batman
wonderful.
Joker?
Nightmare Andrew.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
I got a lore thing here real quick.
Sprang from the heart of Niktasha, and her black blood still drenches me.
And then he also says,
Shitty wizard.
so, I wanted the best ticket to get Dukakis in, and my thought process is, who the fuck is going to vote against something that brings nightmares to even gods and goddesses? How can you not vote for the terrifying nightmare that haunts your dreams?
I could tell you how. When he's running against Jarek's dad.
I'm totally voting Jarek's dad and Cardi B.
Damn.
I'm scared that Bane would just eat Michael Dukakis and become de facto dictator. Does he eat others?
He kills others. I mean, it's a game of Dota, so you have to kill people.
Sure,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So he can take a man's life with his hands.
Oh yeah.
But could he win a debate against your
well,
father? That
my
is the
dad would
question.
take his life with my dad's own hands.
If he loses, everyone's gonna have some awful nightmares for the years to come.
I
I'm
live a
doing like
nightmare.
Haggis.
I'm welcoming it.
Or if he was a president, because he doesn't care about us. He cares about giving people nightmares and killing men with his bare hands.
Eric's dad
With his
is
mind,
for the
but
people.
yeah.
Votes.
I'm voting
well,
Bane.
well, duh.
Dave don't want them nightmares.
I'll do Dukakis. I'm all about.
Gotta keep that Greek freak.
Come on.
How about
Yeah.
them Cinderella stories too? Go get him, Dukakis.
This is a tough one. This is a tough one for me.
If your decision is whether or not I keep doing voice lines, I got a voice line for if I lose or win, so it's good. It's okay.
It's a win-win, basically.
How
Yeah.
much do you love your father?
Well, I'll vote for my dad and Cardi B.
Okay.
Although they're probably gonna get smoked by Gary Busey.
God, am I gonna have my worst picks get to the
What did,
finals?
what
Play
was-
that
what
again,
is-
Dave.
What did Bane say?
Appalling.
Love that last little. Okay, we've got one hell of a semifinals. Moving down to the bottom half of the bracket, we've got the card of Nick Fury and Michelle Obama. I'm going to say that's Dominic's.
That's
That's
Julian.
Julian's. Okay.
Dominic's is
Oh.
Darth Sidious and Tony Hawk.
Okay. Tony Hawk's, all things considered, seemed like a really good human being.
Outside of Ray Sipes, Tony Hawk has the best Twitter account on here. I don't know if Stone Cold Steve Austin has a good one, but
Yeah, Dukakis might have had a Twitter, but it was only active in 2009 and is not verified, so I'm not sure if it's.
but
And the
Tony,
website linked in the Twitter was dead and inactive.
Oh.
but Tony Hawk's Twitter account is 100%. Well, not 100%, but I'd say about 60% him and him recounting his fan encounters. And they're all great. Like people are like, hey, you look like Tony Hawk. Yeah, I get that sometimes. And then they just part ways. It's weird stuff. It's great. I love Tony Hawk's Twitter.
Okay, so here's why I think Nick Fury and Michelle Obama would make a great president and vice president. Nick Fury, we all know Nick Fury. He handles the situation. He's very responsible. He might be hard around the edges, but you know what? He gives a damn, and he does what he can for his country. And we all love Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is great. She's a delight. So I think that they would take the job of presidency seriously. I think that all of our issues, not all of our issues would be solved, but a majority of issues that we're facing today would get solved. They're both very responsible, and they're both black, which I think is great. So
May I say that I
color.
don't think Nick Fury is a responsible human being. He's actually quite the risk taker and makes poor decisions, and you see that.
when?
I mean, did you watch Captain Marvel?
I did see Captain Marvel.
He made some pretty poor decisions in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but
For one,
he got-
being in Captain Marvel, that's a poor
First of all,
decision.
he grew. He grows out of that shit. He came up with the Avengers, which is great.
Mighty big risk.
Yeah, but the Avengers ended up being really cool.
Except
saving
until, I
everybody.
mean, have you seen Civil War?
Yeah, I've seen Civil War.
Yeah, I mean, the Avengers aren't all good, you know.
But do they
Destructive.
execute Order 66?
Yeah.
That's the
Dark-
most important
See,
thing.
Yeah.
No one gets more shit done than Sidious.
Here's the problem, though. Sidious is an actual fascist. Full on actual fascist.
We're relying on Tony Hawk to pull him more
Yeah.
to the center line here.
Tony
Yeah.
Hawk's just a dope human being. And
I-
might
yeah.
I add, to get Dave's vote, a fan of Evangelion.
It's true. It is true.
he
But
he did a
Michelle
live stream
Obama
with.
is a delight, and she cares so much
Listen.
about our children.
Is this really just going to be a battle between the vice presidents?
Listen,
Michelle-
you don't know what Michelle Obama's got on her shelves. Maybe she's got an Evangelion, figurine. You don't know that.
Even
You
if
don't
she
know.
isn't-
we
Nick
do
Fury.
know
Even if
that
she
Tony Hawk
isn't.
has one.
Even if she isn't, it doesn't mean she wouldn't be open to the
Yeah,
experience.
yeah,
Maybe she'll be like,
yeah.
Oh, actually,
They're all
like this. This is
hypotheticals.
really
She
interesting.
might not
All
even be, she might even be like, well, I didn't like it, but everyone should watch it, and that's a that's a good position.
But
So
see, that's the
She's
thing. These are all
honest.
hypotheticals. We factually know that Tony Hawk owns a statue from Evangelion.
we also know though that the primary part of that ticket is a fascist, modeled after Nazis.
But he's
Can-
a memeable fashion.
Can Michelle Obama kick flip?
She can.
Maybe.
Can Nick Fury
Maybe
kick
she
flip?
can.
I don't think so.
Well, Nick Fury, I doubt it, but Michelle Obama probably could get it because she's into fitness and she might be into skateboarding. She
Here's-
might even have Tony Hawk teach her how to kickflip.
Yeah, she'd get
Here's
Tony
what
Hawk
I'll
in.
tell you right
Teach.
now. I'm watching Tony Hawk do a McTwist with a glass of milk in his hand and then drinks it.
Nothing more
Michelle
American.
Obama do that?
Nothing
We
more
just
American
got
than a
all of
McFlip.
all
at
of our
this man.
student.
Look at
Wow.
this man.
Watch,
He's-
all of our student loans are gonna go away with this kickflip. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna kickflip them student loans away. Look
Yeah.
at that. Oh
Wait, hold
yeah.
up, hold up. Wait.
Oh yeah, go Tony. That-
Oh,
And
they're
I'm
still here.
Still broke. No.
Why did I laugh at that?
Because it was funny. I even laugh at it.
This is the toughest one so far.
I mean, look. Do I go with the
Michelle Obama.
realistic pick and the fact that I actually like Michelle Obama a lot, or do I just go with the fact that I love Darth
Yes,
Sidious?
the realistic pick, Nick Fury.
No. Michelle Obama by herself in this ticket. I should pick.
Michelle Obama.
I
is the
love
selling
Michelle
point.
Obama. And
Both of
everyone
these
else should.
tickets have a realistic. Well, Tony Hawk's not a realistic
No, it's not.
political option, but both of these ticket has a real person and a fake person. So, but Darth Sidious is a fascist.
He keeps it in the
Sorry.
family.
Sorry, Tony Hawk. I don't know why you're with him. I'm guessing you're being held against held hostage or something. But
Tony
Secret
Hawk is
City.
Can you
Not one of
just
them.
imagine if they actually did win and Sidious was just like a piece of shit? Do a kickflip.
Imagine if
Do a
Sidious
kickflip.
was a piece of
Yeah.
shit. I don't
you
think they
use the
need-
force, Tony Hawk. Do a kickflip.
Grind off this rail and then use the force to get that milk from the refrigerator and then drink it when you're done in that one video you did, or I'll kill your family.
Tony
Like
Hawk.
that. That's awful.
Also,
Michelle
though,
Obama.
but
Yeah, I'm
see,
going Nick Fury, Michelle.
I will also.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I mean, I did a lot of
I
marshalling
think-
for Tony Hawk, but
Dave really fucked you up with the fascist shit.
It's-
That's so
hey.
funny.
Like,
I mean, I don't
you're
care.
like Darth Vader. Sure, okay, maybe you can try to argue around it. He's
Well,
a better person by the end. Ain't nothing better about Sidious.
My argument avoided Sidious at all costs. I went right to the Tony Hawk part of it.
All right, so last matchup is Rick Sanchez and Stan Mars, and that's
Marsh.
from Tom Marsh. Oh, sorry, it only says Mars. Yeah, Stan Marsh from South Park against my pick of Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Crocodile Hunter Steve Irwin.
Oh, the Steves.
Yep.
Now, how do we have? Do we just have Steve Irwin back? Is it the ghost of Steve Irwin? Is it a zombie?
No, I
doing?
was just thinking like maybe
Just
Steve
back,
Irwin
nothing
30
happened?
minutes before he
3
died.
hours.
Okay,
Before he
Okay,
got in the
that's
water.
the
with
best
those
option.
stingrays. Yeah, he's
probably
a
the best option.
regular
I feel
human
like
being.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, he really gives a damn, and he also sticks up for others. He sticks up
honestly.
for marginalized people. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, Steve Austin is the politician who actually says what he wants to say, not the one who says that he says what he wants to say and then does the exact opposite. Whatnot. He'll actually just call out the bullshit when it happens.
And during presidential speeches and stuff like that and State of the Union addresses, he could end them with "'Cause Stone Cold says so," and I love that.
I smell 2 terms.
Tom?
I was just trying to. I didn't realize it could be real people. I thought it was fictional, so that's why I partially made my pick the way I did. Who is the other pick for Stone Cold? I missed that. Sorry.
Steve Irwin, the Crocodile Hunter.
Oh shit. Okay.
Possibly the greatest human being who ever lived.
I think we've done a bad job explaining the rules to Tom today.
I was gonna
That's
say,
twice.
I think Rick would kill Stan because one can't stand stupidity and the other one is very stupid.
I think Stan's stupid. He's
I
more.
do
He's
think
actually
Stan
probably.
Marsh is stupid.
If he picked Stan's dad, Randy.
Or no, Stan Marsh. Oh yeah, Randy. I was thinking Randy. What? Okay, that still doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tom.
I think that's what I meant to put. Well, it
Randy
doesn't
Marsh.
matter anyway.
Oh.
I'm not even voting for mine with the even if I put Randy with what it's up against.
He's only up against one of the greatest human beings to ever live.
And Steve Irwin.
Stevie Irwin.
And Steve Irwin.
I don't know enough about Stone Cold Steve Austin other than like
Stone
I mean,
Cold said so. That's all you
he-
need to know.
he's pretty cool on Hot Ones. Seems like a genuinely
That's what I was gonna
decent
say.
guy.
Yeah, I watched him on Hot Ones.
He's a wrestler. That's about the extent I know. I know Stone Cold said so. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
And open up
Steve,
a can of whoop ass.
Doesn't he like also like just
Ah.
like shotgun beers or crush beer cans on his
All
head
the
or
time.
something?
Oh yeah.
Every time he's in the ring.
Yeah, I was
He's
gonna be like,
also a defender of same-sex marriage.
Yep.
So
Definitely pro mask, pro distancing.
I like that about him.
Hmm.
And he also picked a good running mate.
That's true. That's absolutely true. So I'm obviously voting for my ticket.
Yeah, I gotta go with the other one.
I'm
yeah.
going with that one
Okay.
Yeah, Stone
Julian?
Cold, man. Yeah, of course, Stone Cold.
because he said so, right?
Yeah, otherwise he's gonna open up a can of whoop ass on me, and I don't want that.
Okay. So semifinals.
The
Ray
juggernaut.
Sipes. Ray Sipes and Gary Busey back for more against my father and Cardi B.
Just the way that's delivered.
Your
I'm my
delivery is great.
Whew.
Could
Could your dad do the roar?
Probably not.
Does he have a?
I've never asked him.
So he doesn't have a battle cry.
No, probably not.
The slogans of Gary Busey too. I didn't know that about him, but
His Buseyisms are great.
you know,
I mean, like,
homegrown slogan. There's pretty good.
yeah, he'll just take a word and he'll rearrange its meaning through an acronym that's inspirational.
But they have WAP.
What?
There's WAP on the other side.
It's true.
Yeah, that's a problem. Look at that. Death. Don't expect a tragedy here.
Jared's father has WAP.
Nuts. Never underestimate the spirit. you gonna sass Busey now? He's here to make life better.
Can he rearrange NAFTA? I don't fucking
I feel like the downside of the Ray Sipes is I feel like it's going to be a very chaotic presidency.
But see, like,
You never know what
the
you're
reason
expecting.
the reason
Never
I
know.
picked him is because despite the chaos, there's like when it comes to like politics, he sometimes
Yeah, he's very clear when it comes to that.
Then what
But
about
coherent
Busey?
sense. Well, you need a little bit of that chaotic
Balance.
rage that Busey brings. Also, I mean, did you not? I mean, he turned nuts into an inspirational quote. There's the genius behind that. Also, you know,
Because
We-
that's
we-
what I'm
we-
looking for in a presidential candidate. Somebody who can
you know,
turn words into inspirational.
look, we need those good vibes right now. We need somebody
Also
to come
ju-
in.
Both chaotic though. I don't need another president that's chaotic and off the cuff and just does shit.
Ray Sipes is only chaotic in his content. When he's on that Twitter, sometimes he'll be like, "Hey, here's a problem with President Trump and his stimulus planners. I don't know. He'll say something smart."
the plus side with Ray Sipes is that while he also would be constantly on Twitter tweeting, at least it wouldn't be horrible stuff. It would just be embarrassing for the country.
Law and order.
And
Yeah, I mean,
Andy's
let's be
dad will
honest.
give everyone
Nothing-
nicknames.
Nothing is more embarrassing for the country than what's
Doesn't
going
like
on.
nicknames. That's a good point, Tom. Who doesn't like nicknames?
Everyone's gonna get a nicknames like on his cabinet. Like Cardi WAP B.
Yeah, I mean, WAP alone should make you not want to vote for Cardi B.
Who doesn't like WAP?
That's
I
true.
mean-
What do you got wrong with that?
Wait a minute, Tom.
I'm not a fan. First
You
off,
don't like WAP.
you. Second off, I'm talking song only.
You
Hold
talking about
on.
the
It
song?
can still apply in a way. Don't let that fool you.
Okay.
I'm all right.
All right. I trust your job. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, I'm fooled. You know best.
I'm just gonna let it be.
That's a can of WAP I don't want to open.
I mean, I gotta go with Sipes and Busey. I need that.
I'm Jarek's dad.
Yeah, Jarek's dad. I don't even know him.
Stanley Party.
Never met him either. Don't even know his name.
Sounds like a stand-up guy.
Jarek.
Well, I know Dave already said my dad as well, so that's 3. I'll go for Ray Sipes and Gary Busey. Why the fuck not?
His own son voted against him, and y'all went with it. I mean, he knows best.
Okay, so
this
the
one is
bottom
nice.
half of the bracket has Nick Fury and Michelle Obama against Stone Cold, Steve Austin, and Steve Irwin.
I mean, it's a no-brainer for me.
This is a powerhouse ticket.
So it's a bald person and someone beloved in each bracket.
True. That is so true.
Well, I mean, one ticket sounds like it's got 2 beloved people on it.
Surprisingly, too. Again, you wouldn't expect Steve Austin to be as cool as he
Yeah,
actually
he
is.
actually
but-
is really cool.
You'd expect
feel
him to
like-
be like a shitty, like MAGA hat, like
Yeah, that's the Undertaker.
oh,
Undertaker's
Oh.
nice too. He was also on Hot Ones, and he was actually
Oh, was
a
he?
pretty chill dude.
I know he's a MAGA head. I guess that doesn't necessarily mean he's a
Well,
shit
so is
person, but
questionable.
well, yeah.
but okay, the one argument that I have
Yeah.
is that Michelle Obama is heavily or has been heavily involved in politics. She was a nurse in Southside Chicago, so she knows how to reach people that are marginalized, and she knows how to come up with plans to take care of people. And then Nick Fury has the drive to get shit done, because from what we've all seen from Nick Fury is that he is a go-getter and he gets shit done.
Did you see who you're up against, though?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, don't get me wrong, he's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. But how politically sound is he?
When his
Yeah,
logic
vote for
really
him.
applied to this
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, admittedly, neither of these guys are particularly politically savant, but you know, they're just cool dudes.
sometimes you just need a
You got
cool
them
dude
Can
who's got a
whoop
heart.
couple whoop ass, and the other
Doesn't
one is
trust
gonna teach you how to
anybody.
catch a crocodile.
Did Steve Austin ever fight? I know Donald Trump made a few appearances on wrestling shows. Did
So-
Steve Austin ever fight Trump?
That would be great.
Not in a match, but he did give him a Stone Cold Stunner at a WrestleMania, I believe, and
There
it
you
was
go.
awful.
Yeah.
Trump had no idea what to fuck.
Oh,
He just crumpled like a big man baby.
well.
There's
So
a
he crumpled like
interesting-
himself.
Yeah.
Is
So
this
there's
it
an
right
interesting
here?
picture of Trump. Yeah, exactly. It's just awful. Yeah. There's a picture of Trump with the entire McMahon wrestling family in there, and you can see like Stone Cold has stunned more than half the people in the photo and is taken at the White House desk.
If you're not voting for Stone Cold now, I don't know what's gonna convince you.
I'll do Stone Cold.
Oh, that
Sorry,
hurts.
Julian.
That hurts.
I don't. Did I get Dave?
I voted Stone Cold.
Julian.
It's too
He's
strong.
rolling Nick Fury and Michelle Obama. of
That's
course.
good. That's cool.
Fuck you.
I wish it was on the other side of the brackets.
But it came up
One of
against
these,
what will be
yeah.
the winner.
All right, so this is an Andy Jarek filled finale here. My father and Cardi B against Stone Cold and Steve Irwin. Now, the best ticket, I think, would be my father and Stone Cold. My father's a huge wrestling fan, too. They'd get along famously. I feel like my dad and Cardi B would clash wops a lot.
They'd be whopping a lot. You said clash and wops. I mean, what's the difference?
I think we're going in a direction that we should avoid.
Guys,
I'm gonna
Dominic
go
is not
vote.
on the show.
Oh, I mean, I already declared my winner.
Yeah, Stone Cold.
I'm going Jarek's dead.
Going Jarek's dad too.
I'm sorry.
I just love
vote.
Cardi B, dude. Like
I have to vote for my wrestling dad on this one.
oh boo.
I'm sure he'll understand.
Oh no,
Oh,
Logitech,
absolutely.
don't buy it.
No, Logitech's good.
I don't know. We don't have them as a sponsor. We can't say buy it until they give us money.
That's true. Better get started, Logitech. All right. So that was the result of our fictional presidential and vice presidential ticket. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Crocodile Hunter, Steve Irwin. They'll wrestle you down into submission and then through a few Steve Weisers afterwards.
I mean,
Sorry,
do
my
you
father
like-
and Cardi B.
There's no wrestler called like the Stingray, is there? Because that might be.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Steve Irwin and the Stingray, baby.
There's a wrestler named Sting, but that's a scorpion thing and not a
Steve the Stingray.
a Sting.
Irwin.
Look, we found the powerhouse ticket here. There was no beating it.
Such a
There's a fictional wrestler called El Stingray in the video game Saturday Night Slam Masters.
You'd have to do a lot of explaining to get that on your bracket.
Saturday
Yeah, I'm
Night
not gonna
Slam
do that.
Masters featuring Cardi B and WAP.
All right, so I think that'll do it for today's episode. I know Julian, you look disappointed. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm-mm.
The right choice was made.
It
No, I
must
was
have lived
hoping
with that.
Bane would
It
go
was
further.
not. Bane's creepy.
He ran into the
Yeah.
juggernaut known as Jarek's dad.
Hope to find myself upon it.
No,
Bane's good.
You're gonna climb yourself upon it?
No, it was he woke upon a field of war and found himself upon it.
that's a normal one.
Sounds like some typical Bane conversation that
Yeah.
you have.
That's who you wanted as your president?
Yeah.
You were
He's gonna
worried
get
about
Dukakis into office.
You were worried about fascist Sidious, and you're like, I
Listen.
think Bane is my president.
Yeah, we don't know if Bane's a fascist, okay?
Probably
Bane
could
He's
be.
just giving you nightmares.
Sounds like it might be worse.
All right,
Listen,
everybody.
Bane would give Sidious nightmares. So
Ooh, that's a good thing. All right, I think that we're going to wrap it up here. Our best presidential, vice presidential ticket: the Steves, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Crocodile Hunter, Steve Irwin. For everybody else on Bracket Up, I'm Handy Dandy, Andy Jarek. We'll see you guys in 2021. Enjoy the rest of this year.